this book is called When Sophie Gets Angry. Really, really angry. And now you'll notice on the front of this book has two special things, and both of those are medals. We've learned about this one called the Caldecott Medal, and that is a medal that this author and illustrator earned for having one of the best picture books that year that was written for children. So this is a really special one. We always notice when we see that special silver or gold or bronze medal on the front of a book that's going to be one of the really, really good ones. The author and illustrator of this book is Molly Bang. She did both author and illustrator jobs. So she wrote the words and she drew the pictures. When Sophie gets angry, really, really angry. Sophie was busy playing when her sister grabbed her gorilla. My turn! No, Sophie said. Yes, said her mother. It is her turn now, Sophie. And as her sister snatched Gorilla away, Sophie fell over the truck. So it sounds like her mom did say that they had to take turns with Gorilla, but Sophie did not want to take her turn, have her turn be over. Oh, Sophie is Sophie ever angry now? Look at that angry face she's making. So she not only lost her gorilla to her sister for her turn, but she also snatched it and she made her trip over their truck. So this is what Sophie does. She kicks and she screams and she wants to smash the world into smithereens. Smash. That's a really strong feeling angry. And it just makes you want to scream and shout and kick. And then she roared a red roar like a lion. So she roared and yelled. And then Sophie is a volcano ready to explode. And when Sophie gets angry, really, really angry, we saw some of the things she did. She yelled and she kicked and she screamed and she stomped. Let's see what she does next. Bam! She runs. She runs and she runs and she runs until she cannot run anymore. So instead of keeping those feelings inside and staying angry, she finds something that helps her feel happy. She likes to run. And then, for a short while, she cries. Sometimes I do that too if I'm really angry and then I feel kind of sad. Sometimes you cry, and that's okay. And now she sees the rocks and the trees and the ferns growing, and then she hears a bird. So as she's walking around in her yard, she notices all the things that make her feel happy, like the fern plants growing, the birds singing, the trees. And then she comes to the old beech tree. So she has a big tree in her yard, and she climbs it. And then she feels the breeze blow her hair, and she watches the water and the waves. So think about it. Do you think she's still feeling angry, or is she starting to calm down and make that feeling change? I think she might be making the feeling change, doing some things that make her feel better. And then the wide world begins to comfort her. And comfort means make you feel better. So just looking out at calming things help her feel better. Comforting is like the feeling you get when somebody gives you a nice hug. Sophie feels better now, so she climbs back down. And she heads for her home. So she goes back to her house. And the house is warm and it smells good. and everyone is glad that she is back home. I'm home, she says. Looks like everybody's feeling much, much better. I notice her sister's working on a puzzle, and her dad is reading a magazine or a book, and it looks like her mom's ready to give her a nice hug. Looks like Sophie's ready for a hug too. And everything is back to normal, together again. And it looks like they sat down and they did a puzzle, and that can be a really nice, calming and relaxing thing to do, either by yourself or with a friend or your family. And Sophie isn't angry anymore. So she didn't let that feeling of feeling angry last for a long, long time. Instead, she thought about something she could do that made her feel happy. And what made her feel happy and calmed her down was running or going outside. Now, I'm sure her mommy and daddy knew exactly where she was the whole time, so she was safe. But that's something that you might like to do if you ever have that feeling of feeling angry or mad. You have to think about what can you do that makes you feel happy. And I'm going to be talking about some of those ideas in another video. So make sure you watch that video about ways that you can change your feelings from a sad or an angry feeling to a happy feeling. Take care. Hope you liked the story.